Before you throw your resume yet again, there are several things I want you to do first. The first one is your GitHub. Yes, even if you are a PM, your GitHub needs to look stellar. You don't have to know how to code, but you definitely must be able to use Claude and GitHub together, or you can use Copilot right in there. You do not have to be a great engineer, but because you're prototyping and you're building things, otherwise, what kind of PM are you in 2026? You need to show several projects that are real. It's not a ghost town, your profile. And your GitHub profile should be a part of your LinkedIn as well, and should be a part of your resume. Second, your LinkedIn profile. I know Elon Musk is saying, LinkedIn, this is just trash. And Elon Musk talking about cringe. Okay. If you are an engineer, yes, x.com, XAI, those are the things that usually you build your profile there, showing that you're a builder. And as a product manager, it's great to also build in X, even though it's an interesting space. But LinkedIn is definitely your space to show to potential clients, potential employers that you are employable. Some people just post even their day-to-day stuff and it does get views. I'm not sure how good it is for overall employment part, but being able to be a good storyteller is important. Hence, when you're posting, don't just use Claude or ChatGPT to create content. Make your point, have one visual, just an image, and that will be good enough to show that you are on the market, that you know the trends, that you keep building and you're showing proofs and receipts. And I beg of you, build yourself a matrix which LLMs and SLMs work for which use cases, because the cost of using different LMs is very different and use cases are also different. For example, if I want really good research and text, then I go to Gemini. I'm sorry, Gemini for me is better than ChatGPT, although maybe it has changed and I need to double check, but Gemini is my choice. When it comes to coding, then I use Claude Code, although I also know Vercel is fantastic and there's other different solutions that you can use. Yet again, I do have my own matrix with all the different LLMs and open source versions as well, and their costs. I will digress just a little bit. When it comes to open source versions, that's better in cases because it will give you a better result and you can train on your own data and not share it with Claude. So let's say you have a great, fantastic business idea. If it's that great and fantastic, well, Anthropic could basically steal it, right? Because you're sharing that. So this is just a simple example, but when it comes to companies, of course, they want to have their own instances, their own versions of LM that they're training their model on. But when it comes to costs, if you don't know what the hell you're doing and you're not that technical, please don't mess with it. Just use the accessible large language models that you can easily log into and you have easy interface, etc. And the last very important part is your connection to humans. Not only storytelling, not only showing that you can build, prototype, and talk to customers, but also reaching out to your people who you work with, who you have fun with and eat barbecue with. Those are the people who will give you good advice and will help you with referrals. Because let's be honest, in this economy, without a referral, it's unless you are a genius, it's really hard to get into tech with a less experience than 10, 12 years. And 10, 12 years of AI experience is almost unreal. Anyway, referrals are your key. So first of all, do all these 4 things that I have suggested and then send your resume. Wish you good luck and see you in the next one.